Today is all about discovering a little hidden gem, a little chain of lakes in the middle of downtown Minneapolis. So it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a good day.
I came from the mud, there's dirt on my hands, strong like a tree, there's roots where I stand, they sing on a sleepless night, try to catch me howling at the moon.
Well, hold on now. There's a little van here with a trailer that's empty. So maybe we're golden? Oh, dude, I think we're good. Maybe. Oh yeah. I don't know why that's closed, but we're getting in right here. This is happening. I don't really know how this is gonna happen, but we're gonna full send. That's what I don't like about, like, you guys are gonna hear me complain a little bit about what this city has done to, like, be able to get access to these lakes. Like, in my opinion, if a city a launch is gonna have like a public launch, like, make a public launch, make it like decent, and like these guys make it literally impossible to get a boat in and out of here on purpose, just so it's more difficult. Even though it's completely legal what we're doing, and like getting a boat in here is like that's why they have a boat launch. They make like it's evident that they don't want rigs like this getting in and out of here easily. Which is just stupid, because like, why have recreation for the entire lake? Like, look at these guys on bikes, like, look at me, how rude I am. How rude I am to interrupt their bike ride by putting a boat launch through here. I know, dude, I'm sorry. I know, the nerve, I'm sorry. Look at him, dude, he's like, I don't like that. It's like, why can't, there's a concrete launch here for a reason. And just because a guy is bringing a boat that's non-conventional, like, let's just give him a dirty look. Welcome back to another video, guys. I'll debrief you once we talk to this guy, because he doesn't look too happy. But it's gonna be a fun day. We're fishing in Minneapolis, downtown pretty much, city lakes. A lot of people don't know these even exist. So should be a fun day. Let's go. I don't know, I'll talk to this guy. Here we go. You know, there's not really a reason to hide where we are. We are on Lake Bakasaka. What is it called? Bamana BDE. How do you say BDE? Bidemakaska. Bidemakaska.
Oh, you're gonna get ripped apart.
I'm not trying. I am truthfully. How do you pronounce that? BDE. I'm looking at a sign. BDE. M-A-K-A, Maka, I can say that. And then S-K-A. Bidemakaska. It is an indigenous name that the city switched this lake's name over to. Originally it was Calhoun. I grew up with it as Calhoun, but they switched it a couple years back. I think people are even arguing to switch it back now, but transparency, I wasn't trying to, I just don't know how to pronounce it. But the reason to hide it, we are on that lake. Today is a trolling motor only day. In other words, we literally can't use the big motor. It's illegal on these city lakes. But yeah, so like these lakes, a lot of people know have fish. They offer a lot of really cool opportunities because not a lot of guys are willing to do what we just did. Launch in a crappy, weird launch where you can't use a big motor, can't run around. Again, you have to deal with people, and there's no, like, I had to go park 2 blocks down. Like, there's no parking for boats, so it's gonna be an interesting day. I know there's some good fish in here. I think that there's a really good chance that we could get into a lot of really good fish, depending on what the kind of the bite's doing. But yeah, these lakes don't get a lot of pressure, so it should be a lot of fun. Hoping we can catch them shallow, flipping and frogging. That's my favorite. I got a feeling we'll be able to. Today is all about discovering a little hidden gem, a little chain of lakes in the middle of downtown Minneapolis. So it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a good day. That's part of what I like though, dude. Like I like just like trolling motor on 6 and like guarantee there's fish in these pads somewhere. I'm sure we could flip the whole thing and catch a few, but I like discovering new areas. I like seeing kind of what's going on. And I feel like if you just sit down and fish, target one little area, you might be missing out on like a, you know, a cooler bite, like a different bite. But it also is the first like hour on the water. So I'm more apt to be like, yeah, sure, let's just go send it and find new fish versus like buckling down. If we don't catch a fish in the next hour, then it's like, okay, maybe we should slow down and just pick apart an area. Tell me that doesn't have a freaking 4-pounder in it somewhere. A point that you can't bank fish. Not a whole lot of people probably even get close to fishing this, and if they are, it's out of a canoe or something. We get to approach it with a bass boat, throw a juicy looking frog, got a wind-blown point at that. Tell me there ain't a big fish in there somewhere. This is just made, like, come on. Boof! It's like a sixth sense, like your spidey senses are tingling, like you feel like you're gonna get bit. This is one of those moments, it's like it's too perfect. Unless it's just junk and there's no fish there. That's cool too. Come on. You even see like little bluegill being moved around in there. Like there's something in there. Check this out. I'm gonna literally go like that, turn her up on 10, point her in the right direction, and then I can just like hang back, get a drink of water. This part of the video is brought to you in part by our friends at Yeti. They were kind enough to make this available at a sporting goods store where I was able to buy it, and I'm very happy with it. Oh, that was a fish. That was a fish, bro. That was a fish. This is like, we're like, I got Logan all tangled up. I got around the tail in here. Oh Lord, Terry, back it up, Terry. Oh, jeez. Look at, we're all over the place. We're gonna catch him. No, we gotta get back there. It looked like a good one, probably a pike if I'm being honest. See if he eats again, probably not. That's a testament of me and Logan's filming experiences thus far this morning. Here I'm almost falling in the water. I got all kinds of crap around my deucer. We're in a choked out back corner. I miss a blow up frog and he ain't gonna eat it again. And I'm not sure at what point in time I'd adapted that southern molasses accent, but I think that happens when you start missing fish. It's all right, it's cool. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I'm not even mad. Plus a black frog on a cloudy day. Like, come on. There was one. Oh, I got him! That was a little guy, dude. Like maybe a pound. He ate it and then like I stopped it and then just like went. Just a little dude. I bet you he was like 12 inches long. But that means they're here. It means they're alive. That I can't do anything about. Other than flip back to him. Which I will try and do. Would that be fun if we got on a bat like that? Oh, dude. Are you kidding me? That was sick, dude. I literally caught it. Oh, snap. That was sick. I literally was like, hey, wouldn't that be cool if we got out of a bite like that? Just a little guy, but literally flipped into like some of the thickest stuff I can see here. Oh, golly. Yep, not going to use that. Never mind. He wanted out. That was sick though, dude. I literally called that. I've been frogging for the last hour and a half, pretty much since we got to these chains. And we're finally back to like one of the furthest back lakes. There's actually one more, but about as far back as we can go. And this is kind of where I wanted to get to. And then depending on what we found and what we figured out in the way, we would make a game plan. So these lakes have nothing but area, lateral zone to frog and flip. I've been doing that. I've been frogging some of the edges. I've had a few little ones blow up. I've missed a couple, but I don't think they were necessarily my fault. I think the fish were literally missing them. But now I picked up the meat stick because I had one miss a frog again and flipped back to an area that's much deeper, but there's still plenty of room underneath there for them. Punched through, sat there and yo-yoed it, and he just ate it. So if that's the bite, and if we can replicate that, we got nothing but endless possibilities here, and it could get a lot of fun. It could have just been a random one that was in there a little bit thicker like that, but it certainly feels like whatever I was doing this morning wasn't doing it. And so either they're going to be out on some offshore stuff, which we can do, or they're going to be in the freaking jungle. So either which way, I got to give this a try, because that was like way too like, hey, I wonder if they're in the deeps. Like, oh, boom. See, that southern accent comes out. Look how pale he is too. All right, true story, and I'll admit it, I'll say it. Logan all morning has been saying, dude, look, that looks like a Kentucky lake bass, dude. Logan all morning, like, dude, you just got to go out deep. And I'm like, I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. I just don't. Go around the bank and talking to a kid in the bank, like, dude, you need to be fishing out deep. Just, it's like, are you a YouTuber? You need to be fishing out deep, by the way. I despise jig worming. Probably because I've never like just sat there and like wore them out. I'd rather catch less fish but have them on blow-ups or frogging or whatever than I would dragging around a little worm. But if that isn't going, I guess I don't really have a whole lot of options. And there's definitely plenty of deep water and good drop-offs to be out here throwing a little worm like that. So that's what we got to do. That's what we got to do.
I came from the mud. There's dirt on my hands. Strong like a tree. There's roots where I stand. They sing on a sleepless night. Try to catch me howling at the moon. Up to my chin. Won't stop fighting to the very end.
Okay, so I definitely just called that. I was like, there should be a fish eating a chatterbait right here. I mean, it's not like a giant bite. Oh, he's been caught before too. Not a giant, but heck yeah. Look how pale these fish are. This water's got like a, it's like clear, but it's got like this like little film all over all the vegetation. And we're sitting here trying to figure out like what it is, and like, it's been interesting, that's for sure. So one thing about fishing a city lake is you're in the city, and it's getting to be at like 2:30, 3 o'clock time. And unless I want to sit in rush hour for the next like hour and a half as we go back up north towards Anoka, we're gonna get out of here. Overall, let's talk about the day. We fished 4 lakes. No, sorry, we didn't get into the 4th. We fished 3 lakes in the middle of downtown Minneapolis. People walking, jogging, walking their dogs, laying in hammocks, playing a guitar. I think there's a clip of that Logan got like middle of this, and a lot of people like were like, is there already fish in there, or what are you fishing for? And like no one really knows that this is like a thing and a resource. We did not expose this body of water today. There's a lot more potential here, like a ton. I think part of it is because the water temp's almost 80 degrees, and a lot of these fish are probably slid off. I was stubborn, as I usually am, to try and catch them on a frog or flipping, because I've done that in the past. When in reality, if we would have sat out deep and probably sunk a jig worm a little bit more in a drop shot, even though we did mess with that in the one lake, like it probably would have been better, especially with this lake we're on now. Again, a lot of potential here, and it's a good time too. Other than the fact that the launch is a disgrace of a launch, you have to deal with a lot of like recreational people, like paddle boarders and stuff, but I mean, they're all nice. They're all there. We didn't have any issues today, but I saw one other boat fishing out here today. One on 3 lakes in the middle of cities. You go on any other lake in this metro area, like any of them, and there'll be at least a couple bass boats or a couple guys bass fishing. So a lot of low pressure, a lot of possibility. We just didn't really get it done today because of, well, again, stubbornness, and I think water temp played a big part of that. Plus, it was a little chilly today. Like, I think that's one of the reasons that whole topwater bite wasn't a thing, is like, those fish kind of hit it but wouldn't come in. I bet you I had 3 blow-ups that just missed the frog. Like I seen the frog work and just missed it. Anyway, we're gonna get out of here to get back up north before rush hour. I'm gonna end it, guys. We gotta go back over here, weave in out of sailboats. If you guys like this video, please subscribe. If you have any questions, comment below. This is, I believe, video 3 of a 10-part series we're doing across Minnesota. So we've hit central Minnesota. We've hit like Leech Lake area. We're gonna spend some time up in Bemidji. We've hit the cities now. We're probably gonna do something in Mille Lacs here in the fall. We're gonna go all over, maybe even Vermilion, maybe go out west. We're gonna do a giant loop and try and hit as many main bodies of water in the Minnesota area as we can. So, all right, that's it. We're putting the boat in the trailer. I'm done talking. That's enough. See you, bye.